What's up with y'all? Yvng MC, me and this bitch. I don't know if you guys can tell or not by like my appearance and how I look, but currently in inner dialogue right now, battle with myself mentally. I got invited to this creative meetup today in Denver, which is the capital of my home state type shit, and I don't live in that city, so it's about like an hour drive or so, hour 15, and I kind of was hyping myself up to go all day, and when it was finally time for me to be on my way there and start heading over that way, I guess you could say I kind of folded. Bro, please don't do this, bro. I guess you could. Sorry, it was somebody in traffic trying to cut me off in like a crazy way. But yeah, when that time finally came, I guess I folded. And my immediate reaction is like, bro, let me just think a bunch of bad shit about myself. I'm this, I'm that. To be more specific, I'm thinking thoughts of like, bro, you know you ain't good enough to go to no fucking meetup, bro. Like, everyone's gonna judge you. You're gonna go by yourself, and it's gonna feel like high school when you be invited to things and it was just you in that bitch, and there was nobody else to kind of piggyback your energy with. And yeah, bro, just a lot of scary thoughts right now. Just about not feeling good enough, and like my energy and my presence is not needed. Like, people would be better off without my energy and my presence. That's the thoughts that I initially started thinking, and I'm making this video to try to talk myself out of it, because I find when I try to talk myself through these things, I can process and deal with them a lot better than if it's just all in my head, or if I distract it with social media or music or something like that. So I'm really trying to break it down right now, but I'm not gonna go basically to the thing that I was invited to, and I feel pretty bad about it. I feel pretty bad just knowing like, oh fuck, like I kind of committed myself to doing something, and I kind of let myself down in a way. But the whole reason I started wanting to make this video is because the combative thought that I wanted to capture against this self-hatred is, hold up y'all, road's a little bumpy. Road is a little bumpy. Alright, the combative thought that came up was, bro, Moses, you just finished a fucking album, and you've been working your ass off. I've been working my ass off, bro, like every day after work. Oh my gosh, shout out to the One Piece sticker on this nigga's car. Real ass nigga. Or it was a shorty. Real ass shorty. But yeah, bro, I've been working my ass off every day after work, going straight to the music, straight recording, straight editing, straight filming videos for promotion, all of that. And that's been like kind of every day, other than days that I'm with my partner, which is just like a couple days out of the week. It's basically been like every day, bro. I've been working my ass off, and I feel like I beat myself up a lot when I rest and when I kind of just like do nothing and just chill out. But I feel like I deserve that, and not because I worked my ass off on this album, but because, yeah, bro, I deserve relaxation sometimes, you know? Like, I just got off work, and my initial goal was, we're gonna go to this thing that I got invited to, and even though it's making me anxious and it's stressing me out because I don't know any of these people that invited me and all that, and it's an hour or so away or whatever, it feels like another form of work right after work, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, and I might look back on this in the future and be like, holy shit, this is you in the toxic pattern. But right now it feels right for me not to go, and to kind of just like allow myself the space to exist freely, whether it's Let's watch some anime that I haven't been able to watch recently. Relax, cook myself a meal, lay down, make sure my room is clean and all that, because it's not clean right now. I kind of left the house in a hurry, so I didn't really do anything to clean my living space and all that. So what feels right now is just like, bro, I deserve this break. I'm just gonna give myself a break, bruh. And I see my partner later today, and that'll be nice. But the moments leading up to that, I think I want to just like debrief. My album drops. Today is currently Saturday, October 20. I don't even know. But just know it's Sunday. And then Monday is the day that X and X drops. So Monday is the 28th. That means Sunday's the 27th. That means it's Saturday the 26th. Don't mind my water drinking. It's not actually kombucha. I just filled it with water. Yeah. So my album is dropping in a couple days. And I've worked so hard on it. I feel like I pulled a lot of vulnerability out of myself, and I pulled a lot of heavy emotion, and just like it required a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of energy being pulled from me. And obviously there was a lot of great moments, and I really loved the album. It came out beautiful. But just like on some human to human shit, like I'm tired, bro. I'm low-key tired. I worked my ass off, and I want a break. I want a break for sure. Even as I say that, I notice I get like chills, because it feels like something I don't even really tell myself too often. But yeah, I'm not making this video like I'm gonna give you guys advice and I'm gonna put y'all on game, woo. It's literally just for documentation purposes. It's kind of like a diary. Think of it like a video diary, so that I can look back on and hopefully either see maybe I'm doing everything wrong right now and this is a complete toxic pattern that I'm indulging in, or maybe I'm really doing the right thing and this is a video I can reflect back on and be like, ooh, look at you putting yourself first. I know it's not the end of the world that I'm not going to this event. I know there's a shit ton of events out there that I have been wanting to go to that, you know, plans got changed because of XYZ that was out of my control. So it's not, I can't beat myself up like this was my only chance to go out and do something like that. There's a shit ton of opportunities out there. Yeah. Even though there would be good that I would have probably gained from it, like social anxiety, you know, getting better because I'm doing these difficult social tasks that are uncomfortable for me, even though I could have made potential friends, and things like that. I can do that in other environments, and I can do that in other situations. And I'm not going to beat myself up. I think today happens to be terribly just bad timing with the fact that I just am finalizing everything for this album, and that's been such a thing at the forefront of my mind, and I've been so focused on it that it really hasn't given me room to relax recently. And I think I'm just gonna trust what my gut I think is telling me and just relax. Yeah, we just gonna relax. I'm gonna straighten up my room, make sure it's all nice for when my partner comes, and we're just gonna chill out because I deserve that. I've earned that. I've definitely earned that from all the work that I put in recently. Yeah, man. Productivity is really a fucking crazy feeling. I noticed upon first working on this album, being in this super high in life, because I'm constantly creating. It was constant ideas flowing and just like visioning things and how I wanted the project to sound and all that, my album X and X. And as things are drawing closer to finishing and finally just being out there in the world, obviously that's exciting, and that's like a great achieving kind of feeling. But I think a feeling people don't really talk about a lot is after you're in this productive high, what do you do when you now are finished with the thing that you were working on, and that high kind of feels like boom, it's gone. It's not like you necessarily reach a low. I don't feel like I'm in a low right now, but I feel like I'm back at neutral. Like I was, shouts out to Shorty, but I feel like I was riding this high and I was going up while I was creating this album. And then the moment you kind of finish the thing that you've been productively working on for so long, it's kind of like you just drop back off to neutral level. Not bad, not good. It's just like a neutral level, a plateau, a limbo, a state of limbo. And it's an interesting feeling. I think your body gets so used to this productive state that the moment it's just kind of sitting still, like how I am right now, it feels uncomfortable because you're like, bro, you got to be doing this and this and this and this. It's very, very fucking interesting. You know how people say like there's always, I think Kanye said it even in a song, like the most beautiful thoughts always sit beside the darkest thoughts. I think I'm really, really dancing on that fucking fine line. Like I'm really, really tight roping on that motherfucker. The fine line of just the fine line of this moment feels peaceful right now. I feel still. I feel like there's nothing required out of me right now. And I'm just in pure presence. That's the beautiful thought. And the dark thought that keeps trying to infiltrate, which is why I'm making this video, is like, you're not doing shit. What the fuck? You're being so lazy. I skipped the gym today. I skipped the gym yesterday too. I didn't even work out the whole week of, the whole process of recording and finalizing and making the album. I decided not to go to the gym because I wanted every day right after work, which is the time I usually go to the gym, I wanted that to be dedicated to straight creation. So haven't been working out at all recently. I did go Thursday though. I'll give myself props, which was just a few days ago. But I didn't go yesterday. I didn't go today, so I feel kind of bad about that. But at the end of the day, bro, this is just all me giving myself affirmations. I know I'm not lazy. I know I'm not all these things that this other dark side of the fine line is trying to tell me, that I'm not good enough and that I'm fucking up and I gotta always be in a constant boom, 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 or I'm, not of value. I'm trying to affirm to myself that I'm not that shit. Like I'm not that. I'm not what's on that dark side of the fine line. And I can be neutral. I can be neutral and things not necessarily feel great and things also not necessarily feel bad. But it does feel content. I do feel content in this moment when I'm not focusing on those bad thoughts that keep trying to infiltrate that anxiety and those overthinking thoughts. I do feel pretty, I feel pretty solid right now. Content. Not happy, not sad. I feel pretty content. This is the first real break that I've gotten in a while, so. But I think that's all I really wanted to share. It just goes to show you can ride a high for so long, but the way the universe works is it'll always pull you back down to neutral or below that, and that's just how it works. Bob Ross said, you can't paint light on light. It can't always be good. It can't always be bad. You can't paint dark on dark and expect to see a beautiful painting and a beautiful work of art. You need the light, you need the dark. You need those good times, you need those bad times. I had a really good high while creating this album, just in the excitement of creating it, and just that creative flow is pretty addicting, and anyone that's a creative would probably understand. Or you don't even have to be a creative. Being in the flow state is an addictive state. If you play football, when you're just super locked in and you're running routes and shit, and there's nothing else on your mind except right there, being in the present, running that route, catching the ball, running off to the, it's a beautiful feeling. And I'm just coming to terms with the fact that it's over, but not forever. It's over for right now. This period is over for right now, and that's also beautiful. It's also beautiful that I was able to experience that high, and now while I'm back in this neutral state, I'm collecting the knowledge and I'm collecting the insight on myself to prepare for another one. Whether it's another project, like an album, another season of my podcast, another whatever, my nigga. Right now is the downloading period, and I deserve to relax. So, cheers to all my niggas that have made it this far. We are now 15 minutes, 45 seconds in. I won't make this video longer than 16 minutes. So, holy shit. I love y'all niggas. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.